All right, day 3 on the cut slash on Retta. So we did a lot of driving, went through Nevada desert, got to hit up the brothels. That was pretty good. And then booked it into Oregon. Right now we're at Oregon at the campground, and Anytime Fitness is only 3 minutes away. So I'm gonna go hit chest. I'm sitting here for a second while I let my pre-workout kind of kick in. This is a really beautiful spot though, by the way. So excuse me while the videos are going to kind of be all over the place until I find like a good filming and editing style to these videos. You're going to see kind of it just all over the place. But right now I'm using like the professional camera setup, and then I use the GoPro for the action. I don't want to use the GoPro for when I'm talking because you can't hardly hear me and it sounds like poop. But I don't know, man. I'm loving the truck so far, loving the camper, loving the experience. I can't wait. Tomorrow we're going to get to some really cool places and some locations, and I'm going to show you guys that kind of stuff. But right now it's kind of focused more on the lift, and let's talk about how I feel on Reddit True Tide. So day 3, still not really hungry. I ate some beef jerky. I think I did like a 16-hour fast. Had some beef jerky. I think maybe 400 or 500 calories worth of beef jerky, probably about 60 grams of protein worth, and then I wasn't hungry at all for a while, and then we stopped at this place called Burger Queen, and it was pretty good. And I had a burger and really small fries, and I had a hard time eating it. I had a hard time eating it, to be honest. And I haven't eaten anything else since. I just had one Oreo just now for my pre-workout snack. That's pretty much it. Pretty much what we're gonna go do on this chest day is hopefully this Anytime Fitness is better than the last one I was at. But pretty much I'm gonna go in there, just hit some type of incline, go hard, and then 2 really hard pushing movements. So in either incline bench or incline dumbbell presses, and then finisher with some pec flies or some cable work just to really pump the blood in there. And then that's pretty much it. I only do 6 to 8 hard sets, and then I'm good. That's all you really need, especially when you're in a deficit. You don't need to do much. But I honestly haven't been keeping track of my calories and my protein. I kind of have in my head. But I'm already feeling so flushed out. This Red True Tide stuff, I'm telling you guys. Tomorrow I'll take another 1 milligram shot, so that'll be 2 milligrams for the week. And then on Monday I'll do another milligram, and then Friday another milligram, and I'll do that for like I think I want to do it for 3 to 6 weeks before I up it, and then I'll possibly up it after that. But nothing else to really talk about. I guess I'll just see you guys at the gym instead of kind of doing like a driving there. I'll just kind of see you guys there because I showed you guys so much driving content already. Maybe I'll show you guys some of the campground after the lift, because this campground's pretty nice, but the one that we're going to stay at tomorrow, beautiful. But we're also going to go to Cannon Beach. So I don't know if tomorrow is going to be lift or more of a rest day. I do need to take a rest day coming up because I am having a lot of pain in my knee and my calf and my right ankle. And a lot of that has to do is, I think, these bugs. The one just went on my nose. I think a lot of it has to do with jumping it out of the camper. But it's just really irritated. So I do need to take a rest day. And I think tomorrow will be the rest day. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But maybe we'll take a rest day on our way back to Colorado when I hit the brothels again I only get a massage, guys. Like, that's the only thing I do there. I don't do anything weird, okay? I only get the massage. So stop thinking other stuff's going down at the brothels. But anyways, I'll see you guys in Anytime Fitness for a pretty good chest workout, hopefully. Guess I'll show you guys some warm-up sets. So I have this Anytime Fitness totally to myself right now. This one's like, it's decent. It's okay. I mean, it has enough to what I can work with here. But it's nothing like the one back at Colorado in Longmont. Like, I don't know, that one is just top tier, I think. But like, I would love to use Planet Fitness as well, but they don't allow recording. So, but I like Golds. Golds does allow recording. There was no Golds around here, but so I have Golds membership. Sorry, I'm watching my truck because there's some sketchy people out there. I have Golds, and then I have Planet Fitness, and then I have Anytime Fitness. But like I said, they have they have enough for me to work, right? So don't use that as an excuse to skip your workout and be like, oh, they don't have the equipment I like. It's like, make do. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so we're gonna do, well, I don't think this is actually 225 because it assists, but normally I have a spotter for this, but whatever. I'm getting more comfortable at 225 where I don't need a spotter, but this isn't 225 right here because this assists so much. I think this might just be 200, but I'm gonna stay at that weight. Do one more or two more sets, and then we'll move on. All right, now I'm just gonna do 3 or 4 sets of this. So I did 3 more sets of the incline. I just didn't record it. I'm trying to hurry so I can get back because I got to be up at like 6 in the morning to get driving. So now I'm just gonna sit here and pump. Probably gonna have to up the weight. I gotta up the weight here. You're good, man. You're good. I think just one more heavy set and I think I'm good. That'll be 6 heavy sets. That's all I need. I feel pretty good. All right, let's go do a pump check. All right, let's get a pump check in. Dude, man, with Spiky passing away and everything, I'm just like, blah. I feel so blah. It really, really does suck. Like, having a dog that you're like, it's like your soul dog, you know what I mean? Let me get this off real quick. Sucks when you have a soul dog and then they pass away. It really sucks. Let me see how this is looking. It might be too dark. Hopefully my camera is not messed up. But, looking a little softer again from when I was like at maintenance on a slight bulk. But as you guys can see, Muscles are looking pretty good still. Looking pretty good still. I don't know, I think so. So this is kind of a physique check, update, how we're looking. Not where I want to be, but the Retatrutide is working. So we're going to be shredded in no time. I know it's like, that sucks that I had to maybe start Retatrutide to get leaner, but the way I look at it, guys, it doesn't matter how a person got there. They got there and you didn't. So it doesn't matter how they got their muscles. It doesn't matter how, like if they took a lot of steroids, it doesn't really matter. It's like they got there. That's all that matters, right? So we'll see how we looking these next 4 to 6 weeks doing Retatrutide. But like I said, like right now, I'm not even hungry, guys. But a lot of that has to do with too, I think, I don't know. It's weird this time with Spiky passing away. Normally, I'd go crazy and just start binge eating, but I didn't really go into a crazy binge after Spiky died. After Spiky died, I kind of didn't want to eat, and that's really weird for me. A little last check. That's like really weird for me. Is not like wanting to eat during a situation like that. So I don't know. I think it's part of the Retatrutide that's suppressing my appetite, but it's also that I'm dealing with grief of losing my soul dog, and I just miss that little guy. Wish he was on the trip right now with us, you know. But maybe on another day we'll get another little furry friend. Not a furry, but you know what I mean. I mean, if I get a friend who's a furry, that's okay too. But you know what I mean. We'll get maybe another little pug or an English bulldog. So looking pretty good. I like the way I'm looking. Just can't wait to lose the rest of the fat and be shredded out. But I'll catch up with you guys in the car or at the campsite. Maybe I'll check in with you guys at the campsite what I'm having for dinner. Whoa. Well, welcome to my outdoor video editing session. So, I'm trying to get the Starlink to work right now, but I'm kind of having issues. But so I just wanted to catch up with you guys into the night, staying at this beautiful KOA, and you see the truck set up right behind me. There's some guys over here who are camping in tents, but they're traveling on motorcycles. I think that's pretty cool. Traveling on a motorcycle and then tent camping. That's pretty cool. So I have my laptop out here, and how I do my editing is I have a Jackery 1000 Plus, and I just plug in my laptop out here, and I'll show you guys right here. And that's how I edit. And then trying to get my Starlink to work. For some reason, Starlink's not working too well. And then I went to McDonald's, not for me to get food, but to get Diogi, or Yorkie, to get him some puppy patties, because he's not eating regular dog food. So now I'm getting worried he's going to pass away, because he's moping around since Spike died. But he's actually eating the patties from McDonald's. But when I went to McDonald's, I had a homeless person try to jump in the camper. I gotta say, where we're at right now in Oregon it's not Portland. I can't remember the name of it, but it's worse than Denver. It's kind of sad, really. The people here, a lot of people here are nice, and the KOA is nice, but a lot of homeless, and they were trying to get in my camper. So that was weird. But all I had was a protein bar after my lift. I'm gonna have some chicken and rice before bed, and that's gonna do it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be heading to Canyon Beach, where they filmed the Goonies, and then from there we're gonna head to this called Bay KOA that looks really nice. So I'm gonna try to get up at 5:30, 6 in the morning, so we can enjoy that KOA and enjoy the Goonies Beach, because we got about a 6 to 7 hour drive, and that's not including stopping and all that stuff for bathroom and all that. So tomorrow will probably be a rest day from the gym. So we'll just call it a travel rest day, and then for cardio, pretty much just do outside activities, walking. We'll try to find some cool spots to check out. But we'll go ahead and see you guys on tomorrow's video.